Okay, I'm by the side of the road. I'm in the prairies, foothills, so it's a bit windy, so excuse the noise. I've been going to church with my mum for many years. I got baptized and confirmed, but it wasn't until the age of 15 where I took a little step of faith and invited the Holy Spirit to come upon me. And then it did, and I just didn't know what was going on, and I was crying, and it was a tangible experience, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is all real. So that happened, and I understood that, okay, God is a living God. Excellent. In my teens, I had a big heartbreak and was depressed for a while, but it brought me closer to God. But a lot of my prayers were still very stale. Every night I would pray the same structure of things, like, I hope this happens, Lord, I pray that this happens, please help me with this, every single night over and over again, pretty much the same prayer. But I still was getting closer to God through these heartbreaks. And then I had to go to Canada, and in the first few years of being in Canada, I found it very difficult, a lot of isolation, discomfort, and challenges, which also brought me closer to God. And I felt a calling to keep my heart soft, not to harden my heart, and to try and be gentle and live in a gentle way. Then in my early 20s, again, I just got a lot of trucks here. In my early 20s, I experienced a series of heartbreaks, and it was just getting harder and harder to function and do what I needed to do. And it was just all so painful. All of this disappointment and feelings of betrayal was just so tangibly painful. And I was calling for God to just hold on and cling on to Him. And eventually, I just had one too many. And I was like, this is just too much pain. Lord, what is even my purpose? You only give us challenges that we can overcome. And you turn every bit of pain and difficulty for good. So what is the purpose of this pain? Why does this hurt so much? And it was, you need to change your ways, but it's good that you are experiencing this pain because you're not hardening your heart to the disappointments of life, to the reality of things, to the disappointment of following your own way. And I was like, okay, God, I want to keep my soft heart, but I'm done with my life as it is. Lord, slay me, renew my life, give me a new name, please. And that very week when I asked for a new name, earlier I had planted a sunflower, that seed that had been kept in my drawer for quite a few years while those heartbreaks were happening, and it sprouted, and God just said, look at that flower, that's your new name, and look how it follows the sun in the sky. When the sun sets, the sunflower turns its head to look at where the sun will rise. It doesn't look at the artificial lights, it doesn't look at where the sun sets, it anticipates the next movement of the sun, and God is often described as having this bronze and this brilliant look. And to me, God is my sun. And now, my son, and I am His son. And so now, my name is The Sunflower. That's one of my titles. It's the name that God has given me. And I'm in the prairies, just trying to follow the sun each day, follow the Holy Spirit, and keep God in my prayers and in my thoughts as often as I can. There we go.